the baby mother on and claiming you are still in love with them and all this, that, and the third. Men love to do that. I see that. Now, I promise you, I am not obsessed with this man. I do love this man. I'm not obsessed with anybody, though. I deserve better. I'm good. I'm off it. You are the one that keeps hanging by a thread all the time because you're always dangling the fact that we'll be a family together like a carrot. Who wouldn't want their son to be in a household with a mother and father? Who wouldn't want that? So of course I'm going to try. Like, you really take my kindness for weakness and really think because we have a kid, we're together forever. I'm never going to leave. I might f around sometimes, but babe, didn't you just say this last week? I would never put that on the internet. I would never put no that I went and smashed on the internet. I would never put this on the internet. Okay. That's not what I'm seeing, though. That's not what I'm seeing, though. Cool. I told him, this really what you're going to do. You're going to not be there for Christmas for your son. That's it. You're about to leave us stranded in LA with not and go off, have a little party, have your album party. Cool. I see this. I'm proud of you. Love you. On her stories at this man's album release party. Trifling. That's why I decided to do what I did and go the off, because I'm tired of this. I am tired of this. I promise I do not give a y'all want to be together, be together. He's going to do the same to you. How you get them is how you lose them. And you know how the you got him. You know how the you got him. And you're not even the only one. I could name 6 or 7 other girls that he while he's you even right now. But I'm not even going to expose those girls because really it's his fault, and I'm only exposing you because you wanted to do this in everyone's face, Brandy. So now you're in the mix. I will spare the others, but please know you're not even the only girl that he not even the only girl. But, crazy wild as is so lame. It's just lame. Please know these 2 people knew exactly what they were doing. You've been doing it while I was pregnant. This man didn't even come to see his son be born. He went to Philly to play the PlayStation with little Uzi. He thought that was more important than seeing his son be born. And I had a scheduled C-section, by the way, because my son was so big that they were like, you can't have a natural birth. I'm not still with him, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not still with him. I have to go do business. I didn't want to be a hater. Let him go out there. They thought my son wasn't his son, his fans, because he wasn't there the weekend that he was born. Yeah, I know, because he isn't not because he's not his son. Not because he's not his son, though. Just because you wanted to play the PlayStation, though. Who misses their first son being born? It's COVID. He's the only person you can only pick one person during COVID when you're having a baby to be on your approved list. Of course, I picked my son's father to come and be there, but he was busy apparently. Imagine spending time playing PlayStation with your friend instead of seeing your first son be born. Make that make sense. I can't. And y'all can say what you want. I'm never writing a song about this. Don't worry. I have nothing to promote. Don't worry. I'm just pissed the off and I'm tired of it. I've been so nice, behind the scenes, trying to wait for this man to get his together. He's never going to get his together. The only thing that he cares about is what the world thinks of him, because he's a narcissist. So I want the world to know the way you really are today. And maybe you can be accountable, and maybe you can be a better dad, and maybe you can do the that you say you're going to do, because every single part of this year has been and every single thing this man said would happen has not happened. I'm done with this. So since you care so much about the world, what the world thinks, and I know you're looking at all your tweets because your album dropped, look at this and maybe be accountable, because I know it's not just me that thinks that what you are doing and what you have done all year, and the girl too, it is wrong. There's no need to lead somebody on, especially when I have a kid. Like, yo, I just want to live my life and be happy and love somebody that loves me. And if that's not you, it's all good. Keep it pushing. I've said it a million times, but you want to come back every time. Please don't. I don't want you to ever be with anybody else. I love you. It's us forever against the world. And I really was being a dumb because I have a child with this man. Not no more though. It's cool. That's why I did what I did last night. Like, it's cool. I'm just about to end it all. And I'll be I'll be that baby mother that you hate. Cool. As long as you're accountable, and as long as if that makes you actually do the things you need to do for your son, then I'll be that you hate so much. Go cry about it with Brandy and feel sorry for yourselves. You know what the you were doing, both of you. Y'all ain't I've sold a lot of albums, millions, and had #1 hits in my time. And I was 24, 25 when that was all happening too. The same age that he is. He asked to have a family, begged to have a family. Begged to have a family with me. And then as soon as I got pregnant, it was kind of like this thought that he just had me forever, almost like I can treat her like now because she's pregnant and she's stuck. He was never that way. During our relationship before my pregnancy, he was really great. I really loved this man, and I think that I held on to, even though he was treating me like during the pregnancy and after, I really romanticized the way our relationship used to be, and held onto that like good part of him, hoping that he could be that way again, you know, and hanging on to his every word and his promises about how he was going to be that person again and be that man that I needed him to be for our family. Even in my prime, I never had to treat my family like ever. Sometimes I had to compromise on when you're busy like that, sure. And sometimes I had to miss some things, but never to this level. It's not necessary to be this way and also be successful. You don't have to treat your family like to be successful. To be #1, you don't have to be trifling as you're just trifling as because you want to be trifling as That's your choice. You made your choice. I told you what would happen if you kept being trifling as both of you. And you got caught out there again. You got caught out there again last night. And so now the world can know about this. Is so lame. Lame as Come sign your son's birth certificate, please. I've asked you so many times, your firstborn son. Could you please come and sign your son's birth certificate? I would love that. Would love it. Is so whack. And even whacker is all the straight men trying to defend this. It's so lame, but I'm not surprised. And I don't give a if I really gave a I wouldn't have said what I said. I wouldn't be on here saying what I said. I have had enough. Of course I still love this. This was still me up until 5 days ago saying he was in love with me. I have a baby with him. That's why I'm so pissed the off about how deep this whole thing goes. So lame. And I have receipts. Brandy, shut the up. Let's post more if you want to. And don't make Raven and me talk about who you used to and when y'all started and how we know when you started because me and Raven will expose you. Me and Raven will expose because we have receipts. So please shut the up. Raven knows. Raven came to the house. You were there in bed. Got kicked out like a whole prostitute on the street, 3 a.m. looking like a dummy. Looking like a dumb. I posted some of the video of her getting kicked out at the end. We can post the whole thing if you want to, but I look kind of ugly in it while I'm screaming at her, so I tried to just like post the bit where I didn't look so ugly, but we can post the whole thing later if you want to keep going. It is so lame. Shit is lame. I really don't understand how you can ask to have a baby with someone and then when that baby is actually here, you think that you just don't have to be a father because he is a baby and he can't remember stuff. So men don't have to be fathers until the kid's 2 or 3. They just get left with the mothers to take care of them all the time. Cool. is so lame. And y'all lame as if you defend this man, and y'all lame as if you defend this because they